Hey kindergartners, we're back again, and it is third week of e-learning, I believe. And again, I'm happy that the weather is warm. I hear birds outside today, which is super cool. Anyway, I hope you guys have been having fun. Let's do a little music lesson, okay? I couldn't really decide what to do for a warm-up, so I think I have my little friends with us today. Beethoven Bear, Mozart Mouse, hi. Go grab a stuffed animal or something. Grab brother and sister, pause the video, and let's do a little pass. Let's see. Let's pass Beethoven. So I'm going to sing Pass Beethoven, please. Okay? If you don't have a Beethoven, grab a bear. Just pass something. Pass something to your mom or your dad or your brother or sister, or you can pass it to yourself, which is fun too. So we have Pass Beethoven, please. Pass Beethoven, please, and up. 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 Pass Beethoven, please, and down. 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 Pass Beethoven, please, one more. Pass Beethoven, please. Nice job. Okay, so do, re, mi. We'll start with, oh, that's the top do. Actually, let's make sure we have our note. Do. Look at that. I'm pretty good. I'm impressed with myself. All right, here's our do. I'm going to go up with the letters today, and then we'll do our hand signs on our next part. All right, ready? Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Sometimes I get those upside down, don't I? All right. So last week we talked a little bit about what do looked like on the staff. Remember that? We had a note that looked like this. We have this here, which is our treble clef, which means high sounds. Mr. Mozart is high sounds. This C is also do. Do you remember that? This note is, the letter name is C. Very good. And the note that we sing is do, right? All right, so it has two names. It has do, and it is also C. But when we see it, we know to sing do. Now, we did that last week. That's review. So this week, we have the next note. Look at that. That's like right under the line there. Do you see that? So we have C. It's got a line through it. It's kind of floating underneath there. This one is floating, but it's stuck right there on that line. This is what comes after C in the alphabet. So sometimes it's hard to pick it out from the middle. So we start and say the alphabet on our head. We say A, B, C, D is correct. This is the letter D floating right below the staff. Now, we know that this is do. So what comes after do? Re. Right. Correct. So we have do, C, re, D. Now, if we put them together, it'll look something like this. Now, you see this one has a stem, And we know that because this one's a whole note, right? This is a whole note C. This is a half note C, so it doesn't really matter. It just depends on where it's sitting under the staff. It's still floating. Do and re. Do, re. C, D. So if we were going to sing it, make sure I get my do because I was talking. Do, re. Do you see how it's kind of moving up? Do, re. So if we were going to sing it like that, we'd say, all right, this is do, which is C. This is re, which is D. It's going up the staff. Do, re. That's only 2, and that's pretty easy, right? Do, re. That's what those 2 are. So nice. All right. Let's see. We've been singing a couple songs, and a while back we started Blessed is He, and we're going to work on that a little bit. It's got 2 parts to it. So next week, I'll have somebody in here singing both parts with me, and you can decide if you want to be part 1 or part 2, right? Because I can't really do it by myself. And that way you can learn both parts. And since last week was Palm Sunday, where Jesus entered Jerusalem, right? And all the people said, Hosanna. Do you remember that? Because they thought, oh, here comes our king. Here's this little song about it. I'll sing it first, see if you remember it a little bit. And then you can try to sing along, and next week we'll do both parts. I'm just going to do one part today, okay? Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna to the Son of David. Hosanna in the highest. Hosanna to the Son of David. Hosanna. This is Jesus. We'll try it again. Ready? Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna to the Son of David. Hosanna in the highest. Hosanna to the Son of David. Hosanna. This is Jesus. So there's our new little song we'll work on. Just kind of fun as we're ready for Easter, which is coming up, right? All right. Now, we will talk about our notes and our counting, our rhythm, right, that we've been working on. I'm going to go through all the notes. You have to tell me how many counts it gets. All right, what about this one? 1 beat. Quarter note. Here's the next one. 2 beats, half note. How about this one? 4 beats, whole note. Now here's a new one. We've talked about a little bit, but not a lot. This one has a dot by it. Do you remember that? Half of 1, half of 2 is 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Dotted half note. So when we get to this one, we count 1, 2, 3 before we move on. And then, of course, we know this, which means 1 rest, right? 1 beat of rest. Okay, here's our 2. We'll do 2 little counts here. All right, take a look at that. What have we got there? We have 3 quarter notes and 1 dotted half note. Okay, so I'll set the tempo. I'm going to count to 3 this time instead of 4. All right, so we'll count to 3, and then we'll start. You clap. I'm going to bang my leg. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Got it? I can count again. Here's our tempo. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Got it that time? All right, here's the next one. Look at this over here. 3, 4. This tells us there are 3 beats in the measure. The other one didn't have that, right? Sometimes it does. That means the quarter note gets 1 beat. We already know that. So I'm going to set the tempo again for 3. We have a half note, quarter note, dotted half note. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Set the tempo again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. There you go. So there is our rhythm right there. Now, instrument of the day, I don't have with me, but there's an extra video that should be in your slideshow there, okay, that you can click on. It's about the bassoon, which is kind of a funny instrument. And I wish I had one to show you, but I don't. So I have the link. So after this is done, click on the link for instrument of the day, which is the bassoon. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a great and happy Easter, and hang in there.